Hi guys, welcome to TISSNET 23, another podcast. Today we have Arjun from Kerala and he converted hospital administration. तो जितने लोग hospital administration के लिए जा रहे हो, ये podcast आपके लिए काफी beneficial होने वाला है. So hi Arjun, congratulations very first for your selection.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, brief me about your journey towards the preparation, but उसके पहले थोड़ा सा अपने बारे में background दे दो यार.
Sure. So as you told, I'm from Kerala. So my place is Kannur in Kerala. It is the northern part. So I done my schooling and college, everything from Kannur only. So I studied in Brennan College in Kannur. I'm an chemistry graduate. So I graduated, I worked in a pharmaceutical company for a period of 10 months. And after that, I joined in a coaching institute. So overall, I'm having around 1.6 years of experience. So I was preparing, this is my second attempt. So last year, I was not able to clear the cutoff also. So this is my first attempt. This is the first interview which I given for MHA, and eventually I get into.
Okay, great. So along with your job, how you have managed your preparation?
Okay. So actually, my job timing is 8 hours. So after that 8 hours, I was free. So those times I used wisely. So that time, so it was okay for me. The job was okay. So no problem.
Okay. Which was your toughest section when it's come to the English, quant, and GK?
Okay. So GK, I was feeling good in GK. In Maths also good, but my toughest session is in English. So English majorly in RC and all. So as you know, 10 marks is from RC only. So that's my difficult session. So I worked on that. Okay. English is my toughest session.
Okay. So when you had appeared for the mock, right? What are the learning you think you have done from the mock test, and what strategy you have developed while you were appearing for the mock, and same thing you have applied in your examination?
Okay. So first of all, as you know, sections. So in TISS, we can choose which section we have to start first and we have to keep up. So what I done is that I think my GK is okay. So what I done is my strategy was to complete the GK within 5 or 10 minutes. So more than 10 minutes, I won't be allotting for GK, so that I will be having more time for Maths and English. So this strategy worked well for me. So as you know, this year's GK was a little bit tougher and moderate. It was moderate for me. So I know if I'm okay in the first go itself, I know that I will be clearing the cutoff for GK. So I left it. I got around 17 only, 17 marks in GK. Okay, I'm good, done with that. So more than that, I didn't expect. And then I went to Maths. So Maths, I got some time for data interpretation. I got time for that. Then I went to English. So English was the last section which I appeared. Okay, this year's RC was also good. So eventually I was taking mock test on for RCs only. So this year's I thought that 2 RC were there. So 1 RC was okay. I was able to do it. So it was fine. So the strategy through mocks is that which one should I go? That is which one should I take first, then second, third. That I was able to find from mock.
Okay, ideally I recommend English should be attempted either first or second, not in the last, because in English section you have to read the data, you have to understand, then you mark the answers. So in the last, if you will do so you will be in hurry, and there's a high possibility that you mark the wrong answer. So this is what my suggestion. This is my opinion. Okay, but you have attended in the last. It worked for you. Well and good. So it is individual to individual. Okay, so when you appeared for the actual TISS examination, so was the maneuver mock was at par to the actual TISS? What was your experience?
It was, but in GK I felt this year some questions were some ambiguity I felt. So as you know, some questions about related and all. But overall, I will say in Maths also it was okay. Apart from one data interpretation set I was not able to do, but it was doable. But at that time I was not able to get it. But okay, it was. So by doing more mock tests, I was able to clear it. Anyway, mock has helped me.
Okay. And do you think you have done any mistake in the actual TISSNET examination which one should not do?
Is that in English? English, I actually I made some mistakes actually in the RC in selecting one question. I see in the vocabulary by in Haribari, as you mentioned, in Haribari, I marked a wrong answer. I felt when I am checking the answer key. But as you, I think one question got erased in English also. I think not
Okay.
some question where there one problem where in one question.
Okay.
So everyone was pointing that. So I
Okay.
felt more. I given more time on that one question itself. So.
Okay.
Mm.
So this is the TISSNET preparation. Now let's jump to the extempore and the interview online assessment OA part. So how was your extempore experience? What topic they had asked you?
Actually, my extempore topic was very different. It was related to my job only. They given me the topic that fire accident at hospitals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have an I got a training for fire. If anything kind of fire emergency happened in a shop floor, how to mitigate that. That practical knowledge I am having. So I answered that extempore topic with my practical knowledge. So it has helped me, but for others it may not be matching with that. But I know this topic was well suited for me because of my experience. And also I was spoke for around 4 minutes, and the faculty, so I thought that okay, it's enough like that. They told me. So it was a
Okay.
good topic for me.
Okay. Okay. And how was your interview experience?
Okay. So interview, it was went around, I think, 15 to 20 minutes. So two male faculty and one madam was there. But I don't remember the exact name of the faculty members. So they started asking about briefly about my whatever I written in my draft. So first question was that what do you mean by the quality? I written about some quality aspects in the hospital which they should ensure. So first question was that, and then they asked me what is the difference between administration and MBA? Why you're not going for MBA in healthcare management, and why you chose MHA? So that kind of questions they asked, and again they asked about my experience in pharmaceutical. How was it? How will be helpful for you in pursuing this MHA and all? And the madam asked more about on my DAF only. So she asked about the privatization in healthcare. So and all. So and another sir. His name was Manoeuvre KP. I think he's from Tuljapur campus. He asked me about how this public healthcare centers will be helpful in the public healthcare. So PS hospitals, the role of hospitals in public healthcare. So that was the major question he asked me, which I can recall. So the point here it is that when they are asking that question was whole general. So what I done is I read so many articles related to the article published by DDI, that is SDG index. So I try to quote this. So whenever I am answering a question, so I used to quote some data which I refer. So I thought that worked well. So blindly answering something, just I put a data. So I read media, I have so many reports we are reading for OPI preparation. So it has helped me.
Okay. Any kind of a goof up happened during the extempore interview?
Actually, in between some internet connectivity issue was there initially. I appeared for 3 interviews. So all the 3 interviews were at first candidate.
Okay.
I attended that day first. I was the first candidate to attend the interview. So that advantage was there because all of their freshness, they are ready to hear me. So that freshness were there. So initially they had a internet connectivity, and I also had that. But it was very, very well. So they were also smiling, and so it was a
Okay.
mutual talk.
Okay. Okay. Those who are upcoming year aspirants for the year 24-25 who will be watching this podcast, what are the things they should not do being a TISS aspirant during their preparation?
Sure. So what is there is that they should have a strategy. What are things they do not study? So it is there. So someone will be focusing on CAT. There are so many aspirants who are preparing for CAT and simultaneously preparing for TISS. So they don't know which all things they should study, and they will be worrying about. So the proper is that you should follow one material. If you're following one material, that only you have to follow. Don't skip through many articles. For GK itself, I heard that some will be following loose, and then Manorama, then they will be skipping. So if you're focusing on one material, keep it. For that, a coaching, if you are not a coaching, will be helpful for them because they know the material will be ready.
Okay. So that's all, guys. Those who are targeting for the hospital administration, lots of information you got from the Arjun. You can implement the same in your TISSNET preparation, in your extempore, and your final round of interview as well. Thank you, Arjun, once again for coming and
Yeah,
sharing
thank
your experience, and congratulations for your career.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so
And
much.
now Kerala
It was my
to
second. It was my
okay,
second attempt, and so eventually I'm very happy also. So
okay.
one thing which I want to add is that last year I cleared the cutoff for development studies, but the thing is that I not even attend the interview
Oh,
because I was very sure that I want to get into hospital administration only.
okay.
And also one recommendation is that I didn't keep any backups. If I don't get TISSNET, it's gone. But that aspirants should not do that. They should have some backup. We cannot predict anything. So it is not in your hands.
Okay. There's a movie Bell Bottom, you if you heard of, I mean aware of this movie. So there's a dialogue, backup ka bhi backup you should keep.
Yes, it is good. But if I not get it, I'll be regretting it. But eventually everyone go. I'm in. Thank you.
Chalo, all the best. Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.